Okay, I think I'm basically real. Let's see here. It is hot. It is hot. I am wearing the tie-dye shirt. I am already sweating. I have napkins up here for my sweat. What's going on, everyone? Kawaii 50 here with another Fate Grand Order support review. Hot on the cusp of ARCUEID. Isn't that neat? Isn't that going to be schmancy, pantsy, fancy when she finally comes out? I know people are going to roll for a lot, so next month's support review, I'm sure, is going to have a ton of ARCUEID, a ton of swimsuit characters, the whole 9 yards. Sweat boy, yes, I am sweating. I'm playing a significant amount of Final Fantasy XIV. Significant. I'm attempting to find a healer at this moment in time. However, I tried to do the Sage tutorial, and I just physically could not do it. I could not heal the person, so I'm gonna need to work on that. Maybe try Astrologian, maybe try White Mage, maybe go to Scholar, something. I'm gonna need to try something, because I need to take advantage of this healer strike and get a healer leveled ASAP. So I've gotta jump on that. So if any of y'all play Final Fantasy XIV and have a healer suggestion, let me know in the live chat or on the comments. Let me know something I can play, because I'm clearly the most inept sage in the history of mankind. So any ideas would be welcome. But you're here for support review. You're here so we can take a Ganderino at all of your lovely characters and give advice or just look at how beautiful they are. So that is what we are here to look at today. So pop them things in the chat, pop them in the digits, and just, we will go through. Crow says, I have a level 90 White Mage and Scholar, but I just can't get Sage. I get that Sage is supposed to be, like, super duper preventative, but, like, I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Maybe I'll try Astrologian because Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but if y'all got a better idea, let me know. Let me know. I know Astrologian gets reworked, like, every single patch. It becomes a brand new class. So I have no frame of reference. Alright, we're gonna give Eric a moment to get everybody in here so we can, like, actually have a list of things. So maybe I'll gush about it. Eric, you write about Final Fantasy XIV for a living. Protection is always more difficult than healing. I mean, I stress a lot when I'm tanking, but, like, I think I was a fairly decent, competent gunbreaker. I hear Warrior is still ridiculously broken. So maybe try Warrior. I don't know. All I know is, I'm having a ton of fun with Machinist. Definitely my main DPS main. Definitely probably my main. But, I want to try that. Pictomancer's been a blast. I haven't even touched Viper yet. I played quite a bit of Reaper last expansion. So, I don't know. Gotta find something. This is always the problem I run into, chat. I see, like, a class, and I give it a try, but I never feel like I'm, like, super duper good at that class, so I try again, I try this, I try that, I try this, I try that, and I just never end up settling on something, like, enough to get really, really good at it, and that's my problem. I need to stop being finicky. I just need to pick a thing and stick with the thing, and then I will become really good at that thing as long as I do not deviate, but deviation is the problem. Let's go ahead and start with Crow T Servo. 360298. I said 98. 301. Crow T Servo, aka Futaba. Futaba, by the way, got 4th in the popularity poll. I did main White Mage in ARR. That's right. It had the fancy unicorn, which I got on Mount Roulette today. Oh man. All right. Let's see what Crow has available to us. I'm already liking it. For obvious reasons. Yeah, if y'all have any healer suggestions, please send help. Please help me. If any of the tanks are better, I desperately miss Heavensward Dark Knight. So if Dark Knight is even close to Heavensward Dark Knight, I need you to promise to tell me. Please tell me. I need to know. I miss Heavensward Dark Knight with every fiber of my being. Let's start with this Heroine Double X. Ooh, level 1 hundo. We're already kicking it off. Guess your favorite Lost Belt? It's gonna be... I think we're gonna go with Lost Belt 1. Lost Belt 1. Obviously. This Heroine Double X is looking mighty dandy. Definitely my favorite foreigner in the whole game. So you already score major points there. Not that there's a points ranking system. Holy Night Supper completely maxed out. We're 10-10-10 on all of this schmancy stuff. And Low Magic Energy is maxed out too. NP2, fantastic. Huge W. Huge W. Evening Justin, did you manage to get all your servants level for anniversary? I got Zhang Jue to 90, so that's the important thing. That has been done. So that is what I'm looking for. I'm missing like 1 or 2 materials for Kriemhilde, and then I managed to accidentally get Roland off of tickets, so now I've got a level Roland as well. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Zhang Jue to 90 was like, stop all the things, go do that instead, and come back. Let's see what we're working with here. Ooh! Art Star Gather rate. And a little bit of Code Cure. Okay, where are we working with down here? 3 critical stars. I always like seeing that on Buster cards. That looks nice. And some anti-saber weapon stuff. Maybe anti-saber weapon on the arts card, since that's like her main source of cards she's going to use. But if you're going like an AAB chain, that makes sense. Just a thought. I'm just thinking. As for Final Fantasy 14 healers, you'd recommend either White Mage or Astrologian. Hard healers are easier than shield healers, even though Scholar is your fave. Maybe Astrologian is the thing to try, because I do like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I do like Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic cards, so maybe do that. Maybe I'll do that. Zero, thank you so much. Good luck on anniversary, everyone. If you can do my normal one, can do my dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. Ooh, your bar guest is 1 level ahead of mine. That's right, mine is at 106 right now. So I gotta say, fancy, 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 fancy. Like a Lady is maxed out. The HP recovery bonus is pretty hefty. This actually puts in a surprising amount of work on Barghast. So if you're wondering about a Barghast CE, I'd say this is one of the really, really good ones. 10-10-10 on all those skills. Low magic energies at 10. NP5. Welcome to the NP5 Barghast Club. I just recently got there myself. It is spicy. Holy Shroud of Lovers. Love to see it. White Vessel's Command Seal. Heck yeah. Lucky Beast. The Buddy Ring Silver. And Code Glitter. Excellent Barghast. Excellent, excellent Barghast. Next up, we got Jimmy Mortz. Good old Jimmy Mortz. Man is level 90 with a maxed out Starry Nights. Fantastic. Man is 10-10-10'd as well. Low magic energy level 10. The Dynamics of an Asteroido at NP2. And yeah, overall cool stuff. Man, that is super delayed on the Twitch thing. But thank you again, Zero. I can never say thanks enough to any of you. Any of you. Ooh, glitter. Amazing. Code Cure. Definitely works. We've got the Mysterious Mask for a teensy tiny crit star bonus. And Coffin of the Fall for the lore. Don't see Moriarty that often, right? I mean, I expect to see a ton of Ruler Moriartys, since that's, you know, the big boy Moriarty. That is the super duper schmancy Moriarty these days. But OG Moriarty, yeah, I really don't see that much. Next up we got, ooh, level 100 Melu with a Black Grail to boot. Yeah, she's looping. She's looping, 10-10-10. NP4, good gosh. What we got here? Ooh, Menlo Park actually works really well on her, considering she benefits from the strength or the chain, especially at higher NP levels. Faithful Sheep. They also removed the RNG from Astro. The cards are just straight buffs. No more worrying about getting the right seals. Oh man, if it's significantly easier, maybe I should try Astro. A shame it's my lowest level healer at like level 30, but I can throw money at Final Fantasy 14 and get to a reasonable level. That's fine. I'm willing to do that. Ooh, we got, hey, yeah, Demonic Lance. This is fantastic, especially for a Melu like this. And putting on the Buster card is honestly smart. Being able to follow up with that last end card, as well as, you know, having the chance to, you know, eventually go into true Buster looping madness. Great stuff, great stuff. Gotta say, really like that. We got Ozymandio. Oh man. Maxed out Summer Anniversary. Don't see that one that much either. 10, 10, 10. 10 and 10 on the appends, and NP2. And what are we cooking with here? Glitter. Ooh, some drop rate. Jaguar Warrior. Long Mask. Love to see it on Ozzy. Love to see it on Ozzy. Demon Vice Commander. Yes, yes. Nice little oh shit button. And Phantom Thief hat. Yeah, great stuff. Now, if only you could get copies of the Black Grail. I know, right? But when you do end up getting your first max limit broken Black Grail, it's just like an entire galaxy is created in your mind. You use it for the first time, and it's like, oh, this thing. Like, we've hit this point. Oh man, June was the 1-year anniversary of Eric helping with the support streams. Everyone, give Eric congratulation. Give him congratulation. That is fantastic. I really do appreciate your help, man. It's been great. I know I try to, like, show my appreciation as much as I can. I hope you know how much I deeply, deeply appreciate your help, dude. It's really, I wish I had a word better than appreciate. But it is a massive boon to me. Seriously. Can't do it without you at this point. It's too big. You almost have 2 MLB copies of Heaven's Feel. Ooh. Got a level 90 Murasaki Shikibu with a maxed out Ocean Flyer. Heck yeah. 10, 10, 10. NP1, which is alright. Let's see what we're working with down here. Ooh, Asteria, Lady of the Court for Demon Bursts. First Servant, a little bit of defense. Flower of the Underworld, Undead Slaying. Also, that's just some great art on that command code, I gotta say. Truly magnificent art. Yeah. Yeah, thank you all for giving Eric kudos in the chat. He deserves it. And some star drop rate over here on the quick card, too. You also picked, I think this is my favorite Murasaki Ascension, to be quite honest. So this is great. This is just one of those characters where Raida just went super duper hard. Murasaki, right on, you're going for her for your GSSR. I wish you luck, Lucky. Ironic that I'm saying that, but I wish you even more luck, Lucky. You lucky luck boy. Shooting Doji, Assassin. Ooh, Golden Sumo definitely helps. Definitely helps. I'm not holding him against his will. He lives in his own home. Ooh, 10, 10, 10. Alright. Low magical energy is all set. We get NP1. And what else are we working with here? Moon Goddess. Nice. That's an anti-Kentoki attack. And Mate's Upprun Chirps. Yeah. Teddy Bear for some defense buff removal. Like full buff removal on the Shootin' Doji. Works well with her character too. And a little bit of star drop as a treat. Let's see, here it is. I'm gonna open the window more. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the acoustics too much. It is just warm. Man, a level 120 Morgan to kick off the stream. Completely max fode with a max out first day of filming. Like, oh, it's lore reasons if she fights Kentoki? That's great. That's great. That has a lot of foresight in that. Yeah, there's GLJ losing his mind over the queen. 10, 10, 10. Poison CCs work as an alternative on Shootin' too, right? Yes, they absolutely do. They work well with, her Noble Phantasm. Roadless Camelot set in NP3. And, ooh, we're starting to get into Beast Paw territory. Good luck with that. That's expensive. Destructive Star. Nice, a little bit of extra NP strength. Elegant Phantom Thief hat, a little bit of extra Buster memery. Idora hat. Dark Disciple. And Mini Nobu for a little boost. Fantastic, fantastic. 19,600 attack we're seeing down there, everyone. You got 3 copies of her in a single roll, so you had to grail her. Yes, Crow, that is absolutely... I've never even gotten 3 copies of a single character in one multi. I got like 2 copies of BB in one multi, but never 3. That is absurd. Yeah, that is a must grail moment. Oh, speaking of grails, maxed out Spishtar. 2k, mark on a smiling face for the arts means, completely 10-10-10. NP3, and wow, she is actually completely Beast Pod. Well and truly Beast Pod. Law of Creation is all set on there, Empress of the Hanging Gardens. And then, yeah, we're drawing stuff to the arts card as well. All aboard the Pain Train? Yeah, this is a true Pain Train. True Pain Train. And Mother Goddess as well. Fantastic. This is a great list, I gotta say. This is an absolutely awesome list. Why am I so sweaty? It is too warm. No, the stream is not sponsored by Chipotle. I just have Chipotle napkins on hand. This is the true farming servant. You are ready for farming by all means, Crow. This is absolutely nutso. Between Melu, Morgan, and Ishtar, farming is just if you had 3 max limit broken kaleidoscopes, the most free-to-play friendly of the craft essences, obviously, you would just clear a field with no issue whatsoever. If you want to be friends with Crow, 360-298-301 as well. Get you there, and you can just send a friend request like that, and bing bang boom. There they are. They are on your friends list. Alright, next up, we've got Zero Life. 164 900 991. Thank you again for the super chat, Zero. I really do appreciate it. You definitely don't have to do that. Just the one kaleidoscope, sadly. It's usually what people got. It's usually what people got. Great list, Crow. Great list. Let's see what we've got cooking here under Rolf. And we're looking at normal 1, right? Well, that's normal 1. For some reason, I'm waiting for the data to load. The data has loaded. And there is some serious investment. Does everyone know what GSSR they'll go for? I am going to attempt to get Super Orion once again. I've tried for the past 2 years to get Super Orion. This will be the 3rd attempt. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's see this Jalter. Early animation update when? Level 90. First day of filming. Ooh, for the Buster and the NP strength. I can definitely understand chucking this on here. Because, let's be real, she gets a ton of critical damage. This is really going to help with the Noble Phantasm. Like, some would say the critical damage might be just overkill. Just absolutely overkill. Sitting at 999. I get it. Lures are hard to come by, and lore levels are expensive. And NP2 as well on the Jalter. Maybe some, just this is mainly for the benefit of the chat, maybe some critical damage hanging out over here. Some star drop rate over here, and these can be utility. You're gonna get Say again? Maybe. I think they're actually on the same banner. That is exactly what happened last time, but I wasn't really too upset about getting Zoomer Archer, honestly. She's one of those characters that grows on ya. At first you're like, oh, it's just Nintendo Switch Chan, but no, she totally grows on ya. Buh! I think someone here is, rolling for some Ibuki. My goodness. 120 Ibuki with a level 100 Starry Nights. 10-10-10. NP4. And what's working out here? Miss Majin? Nice. And armament for more Stargather, even more critical strength hanging out over on this other Buster card. And then we've got classic NP gain and a little bit of critical star as a treat. We're getting season 3 of Mushoku Tensei. I really need to start Mushoku Tensei. I have it like ready to go, ready to watch. I've just been meaning to have the time, and with how stacked game releases have been recently, it's been hard to find the time, but I definitely do need to start Mushoku Tensei. My gosh. Yeah, it's going to be this is a crazy good Ibuki. And we went with the sweater as well, which is obviously the best Ascension. You've got an NP5 Summer Musashi, but what if also NP5 Summer Ibuki? Oh, and here's Sei. Just mentioned, and she shall appear. Level 100 with 1 Summer. Definitely want that NP strength bonus. That's kind of her niche. Oh my gosh, that breeze feels amazing. 10-10-10 as well. Went full into anti-alter ego. Excellent decision. Definitely works in her favor. She's saying at NP2 on Emotional Engine. Full Beast Pod. Full Beast Pod. And we went straight into the quick card damage to maximize that passive critical boost. And of course, you know, all of that other stuff. Like with the critical damage on the Buster card, even more crits on the arts cards, making use of that high star weight. Would you say Ibuki Summer is still worth it if we've already got a leveled Summer Musashi, or is it overkill? I'd say it's probably overkill. Your Summer Musashi is probably still going to be putting in work, especially considering she's got like a buff on the horizon on top of that. But the thing about Summer Ibuki is her kit just out of the box is so overwhelmingly oppressive that I'd say for newer players, I would tell them, like, if you were starting FGO, like, the day Summer came out, you should just keep rolling until you get an account that starts with Summer Ibuki. She, just out of her box, is so overwhelmingly powerful that she puts a lot of other characters to shame. But GLJ is right, there are other supports that would be more important. I would say, the thing about Summer Ibuki is that she follows the trend of a Summer Arts AoE servant that makes the last year's Summer Arts AoE servant obsolete. Yeah, Summer Musashi becomes the best AoE archer in the game. True, Bulkathos. That is to Musashi's benefit. Also, if you're already max bond with Summer Musashi, you could go for Summer Ibuki. I would say yes. So bonds don't go to waste if you're unwilling to go to bond 15 or are already at bond 15. You can get that large amount of Saint Quartz from using the character repeatedly. Next up, we got Lambda. Get another Summer Arts Farmer. With Sun Princess maxed out for that NP strength bonus. 10-10-10. NP4. And yeah, no need for an investment on the command cards. I see exactly what you're doing here, Zero. Like, I'm just going to kill them with Noble Phantasm. Why would I need to invest in these ever? Summer Ibuki is also a hot monster girl, so you should roll for her. That is the most important thing. That is the most important thing when it comes to Summer Ibuki. If you are into monster girls, do it. Go for her. Summer Ibuki is a Raida servant, therefore I must roll for her. Yeah, I'm sure many people feel the same way. Surma Yi, level 90, with Meeting of the Heirs completely and utterly maxed. 10-10-10. This is the one 3 Kingdom servant I'm missing right now, and it kind of makes me sad. But her banner is just so stacked with other characters that I don't think I'd be able to actually get her. Low Magic Energy 1 is pretty nice. And we're sitting at NP1 as well. Nice. I feel that about Paco, to be honest. Yeah, Clover, Paco is my favorite FGO artist, personally. Ooh, we don't see any Okunis that often. Great imposing figure of Zanzaburo in the back. Quick and Buster with NP strength and starting NP charge. Literally everything Okuni wants. Works perfectly with her kit. Zero, my priority is Summer Scotty and then Summer Ibuki. I feel like that's going to be a lot of veterans players' priorities. Like, that's what they're going to want to focus on. They want to have the Summer Scotty support. Yep, we got NP2 on Okuni as well. Heck yeah. And then, ooh, what are we working with here? Anti-Demon and Anti-Chaotic Evil. All right, really went into the Anti-Demon Shrine Maiden scenario here. Buddy Ring is looking solid. Destructive Star works great on one of her primary cards, and so does Aimless Blade of Love. All right. Overall, a solidly built Okuni, really leaning into that demonic, and having the chaotic and evil fitting in on there too works well on top of that, since most demons are chaotic evil. Who could have guessed? The rare Okuni has been spotted. Yes, it has, MP. And also the not so rare level 120, also hello. Hello, MP. 120, 2k Fode, level 100. Blessing of the Goddess. NP4. Oh my goodness. And we got one Beast Paw focused in the quick card as well. My gosh. That is fairly stacked if I do say so myself. Like, we all know Kama is up there with the best of them. And just the absolute redonkulousness of the investment. The redonkulousness of the investment is apparent. I'm trying to find something here really quick. You know, I always like to gas up other people, right, chat? Like, that is my thing. I like to try to gas up people that absolutely do deserve it. So I am putting down. Hold on. I'm having issues, man. I was going to share some. I'll share it in a sec. I will share in the comment section of this video. I will share, MP did a new video about the recent servant that came out in JP server. And it's pretty dang good, and I kind of feel like it deserves to have people gas it up, if you know what I mean. So I'm definitely going to be sharing that. Am I signed incorrectly on here? Is that correct? Yep, I will chuck this in the comments as soon as they actually functionally load, because YouTube has been really bad with the new settings they've got going right now. It's been actually terrible, but you know, it is what it is. I will share it as soon as the comments functionally load, and we can go ahead and y'all can take a ganderino at that. It's a pretty dang good video. MP deserves to be gassed up about it, so that is enough for my aside right now. Just wanted to go ahead and share that and get that out there. One of the few servants to never receive a buff and still be best in class. It's insane when you just launch with a game-ending kit. When's the Tsukihime playthrough coming? Oh my gosh. Honestly, Nate, I don't ever necessarily know. Like, live streams really did hurt my channel last year. They honestly did. So I don't really know if or when that would be. FGO hasn't redeemed itself for lack of Summer Medusa and Medea. True. Next up, we've got Arjuna Altar. We got a maxed out aerial drive. Well, not max level, but it's good enough. It is good enough. Sitting at 10, 10, 1. I mean, that's fine. That's a fine spread there. Low magic energy 10, NP3. And yeah, we're starting to sink in with those Beast Paws. Just an extra 1,000 damage. I mean, can you really go wrong with that? Can you really go wrong with any sort of buster crits? Crit stuff works very, very well on Arjuna Altar. I will absolutely say that. So y'all should consider running crit stuff on Arjuna Altar if you haven't already. I'd say it's absolutely worth it. In fact, let me just, better yet, I'm just going to chuck that in the description. Check out MP's new video. Man deserves gassing up. There is that link, and it is saved, and it can never ever be undone in the history of man. There we go. Perfect. When does ARCUEID come out? This month. I'm not exactly sure on the date, but it should be this month. Beast Paws are nightmare fuel? Dude, actually trying to do them on Barghast has been ridiculous. Level 100 Melt with Empty Garden for the Quick and Busterino. And Arjuna Altar with NP plus crit basically kills anything. Yeah, absolutely obliterated. July 6th or 7th? Yeah, I'd say probably this weekend. Probably Saturday or Sunday. Tuesday at the latest. 10, 10, 10 on that melt. Ooh, nice, nice. The extra attack bonus to boot and NP2. This is crazy. Code Glitter, maxing out. Crest of Humanity, increasing that drop rate. Fairy Tale of Rain and Stars actually works really, really nice on Melt's Singular Arts card. And then, yeah, we're just going to maximize stars and damage. Just whatever we can, you know, sort of get out of there. Honestly, a great melt. Well, Zero, I gotta say, fantastic. Truly fantastic. I always like seeing you in the chat. You're always very supportive, and I do appreciate it. You got an awesome... You've got an Izumo no Ukuni, which of course I'll comment on. Your Kama is crazy. Your Ibuki Doji is crazy. You've of course got your beloved Sei Shonagon, who I'm sure will eventually hit 120 at some point. So I just gotta say, really, really impressive list, Zero. Definitely good to take down absolutely anything. So if you want to be friends with Zero, 164-900-991 is what will get you there. And you too can use a busted Kama and learn of her ways. Next up is Tawelde Ambassadeur. So this is going to be 832, 889, 739. Also, please respond in the chat so we know that you are here. Because if not, we will move on to the next person. We try to make sure we're looking at people who are like actually active and present in the chat and can actually, you know, just be here while their supports are getting reviewed. That way, we're fair to the people who stick around for the stream. So I'm going to wait for Eric. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So let's take a peek arena of what we got on offer. As usual, we tend to like gloss over the supports just because, you know, it's in the interest of time, and we've seen everyone's supports, right? We've seen everyone's supports. We're all basically doing the same thing. So to start with, this sure is an Artoria caster. Touring the land, nice for that event though. But yeah, sure is an Artoria caster. Chef Miss, what's up? But now let's take a look at a Muramasa. As long as Muramasa. Man, it's level 90. Ooh, Stars Day Off. Quick and Arts and NP Strength. Some people tend to not like the mixed stats on that, but I mean, I'd say it's pretty good. It's 10-10-10 as well, so he's just bursting through whatever he is fighting. Low magical energy is sitting at 7. We've got an NP2. Solid Muramasa. Solid Muramasa. Ooh, a Grailed Arash. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see the Grailed Arash. With Imaginary Element, what else do you need? Arrow Construction is maxed. Whoever has this on the friends list, they're like, yep, that is definitely one wave absolutely deleted by this man. Low magical energy and maxed out with Stella at this point. It's come to the point that Muramasa needs a buff. And isn't Isn't that ridiculous with how strong Muramasa is? Just so many other characters have come out that's like, yeah, Muramasa needs a buff. If you told people that when Muramasa came out, they would have looked at you like you were insane. Ooh! Almost 100 Melu. Almost 100. But that is the legendary max limit broken kaleidoscope. Oh, man. 10-10-10 to boot, sitting in second ascension so she can immediately farm. NP2 as well. That damage. That damage. My gosh. Zero, I'm going for extra 6 on GSSR because all the picks are good picks for you. Yeah. That is a pretty dang good extra one. Muramasa's buff is the Black Rail. They're not really that wrong, though. Ooh, hang on, I gotta look at this CE really quick. I love the art on that CE. That's fantastic. And also all the little stuff in the back, like Hans and Shakespeare, like staring up at the clouds. You got Cleopatra chilling over there. It's great. Lots of nice little details in that. I definitely just had to take a peek at that. Then we've got, of course, our Skahawk Scotty and our Koyana Mano Wana Chihuahua. And, of course, who we were talking about earlier, the Musashi Berserker. Yeah, she's still relevant. She's still relevant. She's the poster girl and completely relevant. Level 1 hundo. Check ready. Ooh. You got your 5th Kiara a couple days ago? Oh man, we're gonna have to be on the lookout for a Kiara then. We're gonna have to take a peek at that. That's exciting. Check ready is really good here. We've got the guts and the NP strength and NP game boost. Helps if you get an unlucky crit. After seeing Doc Kikion, you would like to see an FGO spinoff with the servants as college students. Ooh, kind of like a Clone High, but FGO. I think that'd be pretty fun. 10-10-10 with all that. I mean, they did the Attack on Titan school manga, right? Like, why not? Why wouldn't they do that? Low Magic Energy 4. Ganryujima 2. This is the decider here. Like, the NP2. Oh, man. The damage output is going to be surreal. NP5 Morgan as well? Man, you've had some of the best luck. My gosh. Oh, I see why we've gotten down here. Get a few stars and recover a little bit of HP after that detriment. Ooh, and level 100 Jalter. 2K Photo. Another max limit broken kaleidoscope. Another one. 10-10-10. NP2 as well. My gosh, fantastic. And we've got a share in that excitement. Where's this Kiara? Oh, I do not see the Kiara up, but that's all right. That's all right. We still share in your excitement. Absolutely. Congrats on the Kiara and the Morgan. Overall, great list. Like we were saying earlier, like with an NP2 Musashi, you're pretty dang set on the arts farming, I gotta say. You've got a reliable Muramasa, you've got a reliable Melu, and we, of course, always like seeing Arash on top of that. Overall, a really neat list. You got 4 max limit broken kaleidoscopes? Oh my gosh. So you can just feel the whole team of max limit broken kaleidoscope, plus 1 to boot. Oh man. Sorry, no need to apologize. Oh man, no need to apologize there. That is a boon. That's an absolute magnificent boon. If you want to be friends with Tawelda, 832-889-739. I hope I am pronouncing that right, but that is what will get you there. This may secretly be Albert. You can see that their name in-game is Albert. Maybe our Albert. Who knows? Maybe this is that secret account. Why is Kiara not showing? It might have something to do with how support lists refresh. Might be something we have to do with how support lists refresh. But overall, I gotta say, great list. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming on and showing off. Like, oh my goodness. Like the Musashi. The Musashi has you set for farming, for sure. next up is who? Pandora? Alright, Pandora. 328. 393. 317. Pandora. Alright, let's see what we got. Good lord. Well, this is going to be interesting. So to start with, we've got a completely maxed out Melt to show you all. OG Melt. Completely maxed out. Even her craft essence is maxed out. Even her skills are maxed out. Even her appends, except for this one, is maxed out, but that's fine. She's even NP5. And she is even fully Beast Pod. Beto's like, we need to see some 120s. Well, there we go. There's the 120s. Oh man, the massive investment into this Melt. Oh jeez. Just full crits, full damage, murdering divine enemies, murdering absolutely everything in her path. Always great to see Melt. Definitely top tier character. If you love Melt and you haven't read the CCC manga, you should read that manga. You should read the FGO CCC event manga. It'd be great. That Melt will crit hard. Yeah, this Melt is monstrous. Absolutely destroying anything her legs come in contact with. Still suffering for the 6th copy to max her. I mean, she's pretty dang close. You're mostly there. It's really just going to be that last append. Maybe you'll snag her on the GSSR. Alright, next up. Ooh, Saber Altar. We really don't see too much of her anymore now, do we? Level 90. Level 100 on the craft essence. She's 10-10-10. Will Magical Energy is maxed. And we've got Excalibur Morgan too. The CCC manga made you a huge fan of Gawain. Oh yeah, he's awesome in there too. He's so good. He's so good in Extra. I'm kind of sad. Last Encore really hurt. How many servant coins to 120 a 5-star again? Somebody give those numbers. Today's a good day for 120s and full Beast Paws. Glad you're in the group too. Yeah, Zero, you're definitely in this group. Ooh, Kaval the Second for deepest lore reasons. Awesome. And speaking of more 120s, Bao Ban. I think this is the first 120 Bao Ban we've seen. Traces is maxed and her skills are maxed. 300 coins to 120 a 5-star. There you go. There you go. Zero's got ya. 300 coins. Fetch Fail Not is at 4. Oh man. All the coins went into this. And let's see what we're cooking with here. Full curse? Yeah, full curse build Balbon. Awesome. Yeah, Mage of Flowers totally works here. Fairy Tale of Rain and Stars is nice. And also pretty thematic. Yeah, I thought so, GL. I think this might definitely be the first 120 Balbon we've seen. Ooh, and Mistress of the Heavens for the Buster to boot. Wow. 19,000 HP with the 120 and 15k attack. Reminder, none of this is going into HP. So that 19k is just from 120 and HP. That is ridiculous. Absurd. Wow, that is nuts. And there we go, another 120 Lambda. Another 120 of the Melt. Star's Day Off is maxed out. She's 10-10-10, so this skill is going to go in on itself and eat itself. Little Magical Energy is set. Of course she's maxed Noble Phantasm. Why wouldn't she be? She's 120. We've got Hanging Gardens. We've got the Buddy Ring chilling here. We've got Wizard of Menlo Park. Works great on Lambda. She's probably one of the best recipients of this command code by far. Leviathan for the lore. And Royal Bunny because why not? Still open to entries? Of course, Soryu. Of course. Wow. And the 4-star gets 20k. That's okay. I was about to say that's got to be coming from the craft essence. I couldn't believe the 4-star variant of a character is more HP than the 5-star. I knew some of that had to come from the craft essence. Next in Ushi, I saw someone in the chat was very, very excited about this. Level 80 Ushi. You're getting Ember farming PTSD from all the 120s there. There's a lot of farming that has gone into the lists we've seen tonight, that's for sure. Seeing it 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 on all the append skills. Of course, NP5. Solid Ushi. Solid Ushi. What's up, Zaruku? My boy. My Okada's at 92. Excellent pick. Golden Sumo works great on him. 10, 10, 10 as well. Did we do... Yes, we did do the NP strengthening. Good. Good. I've seen a couple of Okadas still that haven't done the NP quest do the NP quest. It's really good. And over there, yeah, we're full arts. We've got Stargather and we've got Crit off of the arts. We've got Da Vinci on the Buster card, so we can get the NP strength boost, hit with the Buster, do the Noble Phantasm, and then hopefully follow up with an arts card for some, you know, crazy good damage and crazy good follow-through. Ukioctopus reduces against arts attacks. That's a nice way to make use of that quick card that you don't necessarily want to show up. And Crest of Humanity, because why not get some extra star drop on our assassin. Here's another 120. Wow. Completely 2K'd. Valentine Witches maxed out. Yeah, this does give Ignore Invincibility, doesn't it? NP Strength and NP gain with all of its stats and attack. That's very good. Soryu, thank you so much. It's 7 a.m. where you are? Well, good morning to you over there on the other side of the world from me. Good morning. Long may she reign. 10, 10, 10 on all of that Morgan. 10 and 10. Yeah, this is essentially junk. Great foresight. That is essentially junk on a Berserker. NP5. My gosh. Ton. Tengu's Fan. Wedge of the Heavens. There's the ping. I wish the ping would come sooner. Thank you, Soryu. Thank you so much. Critical strength boosties. And we've got blades on top of that for even more critical damage. And look, Beast Paw's fully in those Buster cards. Yeah, that's one of those, you're right, Vado, that's one of those CEs that really slips through the cracks and you don't see people talking about Valentine Witches. Morgan might be the most 120'd recent-ish service. I mean, I understand. I totally understand. Yes, Zero. Looks like we have learned something, haven't we? And finally, there we go. Taisui Xingjun, definitely one of the most interesting designs for a servant we've seen, and I absolutely say that in a good way. Like, it's just a very interesting design and color scheme that they go with. Oh my gosh. Another Stars Day Off. Sing it 10 to 10. Shiro spotted. Of course, NP5. Gotta get that for the Calamity. This is one of those instances where it's been a servant that had like relatively little screen time in their event, but just impact. Crazy good impact. Crazy good exposition. Really gotta say I enjoy this character. Coffin of the Fall is great. Meteor Iron Bellows for some burn. Barley Drink for some poison. Like, we're going full into the debuffs here, and then even more burn. I'm wondering if you do like a Honey Lake on this. You do a Honey Lake on this, and it would be very good. Melt's child, I see you. That is the reference, isn't it? Yeah, overall great. Great character. Great list. Right, look at all these 120s. And we're seeing this is like the normal one and event one, so this setup is definitely a quality over quantity deal. Max out Melts, max out Balbon, max out Morgan, soon to be max out Taishu Jingjun. Wow. Gotta say, a truly excellent list and an excellent showing. If you want to be friends with Pandora, 328-393-317 will get you there to use that melt. You do honey when playing, but the list goes mother, son, CE. Ah, nice. For level 120 servants is brutally difficult. To give context, since not everyone has this context, it takes as much EXP to get from level 100 to level 101 as it does to get from level 1 to level 100. So it is a massive XP investment when you decide to take that road to 120. And to do it 4 times, you gotta tell, there's definitely love for those characters that exist there. Absolutely. So thank you for sharing that with us, Pandora. Overall, brutal list. Brutal list. Next up is, of course, Soryu. Thanks yet again for the super chat. I will keep saying thanks. Dan says, I've been playing for 7 years and Pandora's lineup is just... it's beautiful. 240-604-954. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh, also wipe your Q piece. Each level requires so many embers. Yeah. Thanks for the review. You're welcome, Pandora. Happy to take a peekarino. Normal 1. Alright. So already we're off the list with even more bow. Speaking of bow, when will my Bow the Whale Gamer Subs cup get here? I ordered it forever ago, along with my serving of Anime Girl Thigh. I need my Bow the Whale cup to show up. She's one of my favorite VTubers. Where is it? Ooh, looking up at the starry sky. One of the most beautiful CEs in the entire game. 999, I get it. More bow love? Yeah. I perpetually pour on QP since the 120? Yeah. That'll do that to ya. Second Ascension, but with the Third Ascension portrait? I don't know. I really like how the Third Ascension looks. I get that there's like the lore implication behind it where it's not that great for her, but I just think it's one of the best designs in all of FGO. I think it's a really stellar design. And this bow, of course, is going full curse as well, because it's just a good build for her. It's just a really, really good build for her. Anyone you have who inflicts disastrous curse, giving them curse command codes is just an excellent pick. Bow, both the Servant and the VTuber are adorable. Hell yeah. I've been watching a lot of Bow recently, and a lot of Limalicious. Limu-chan. I like them both very much. Next up, ooh, Ibuki Doji. Sometimes I sound a lot like the Vsauce guy. I have no frame of reference for that. I have no idea who that is. Maybe someone will let me know in Discord. Ooh, level 90 with Queen Priestess's Spare Moment. You're back. You were torn away from your computer against your will. I am sorry, MP. I know you just want to sit at your computer and build little robots. I think that is one of the ideal ways to exist. Like, one of the ideal ways to, like, continue to be. But life is difficult. We all just want to sit and do our things. Like, I just want to sit, and I want to build my magic deck with my Dark Magician Girl altar and make people at card shops really, really confused. But we don't necessarily have that time now, do we? This is basically the premiere. This is basically the premier craft essence for Ibuki Doji. Like, critical strength, Buster critical strength on top of that specifically. Overall, great stuff for her. We've correctly prioritized the skills. Gotta get that NP gauge gain here. NP1 on top of that. What altar is that? The main card for those that play Magic the Gathering is Kess Dissident Mage. It is Kess Dissident Mage. Overall, I think a great pick for Dark Magician Girl. What are we rocking here? What are we rocking here? Fine Sword. Ooh, Ignore Invincibility. Heck yeah. Red Gem Lady for some critical strength bonus. The split cards on that CE you're not a fan of, that's all. I mean, yeah, split stats are always one of those things you just gotta live with. They're never ideal, but it's just, you know, one of those things I feel like they intentionally try to do to try to balance out the CE. Because if all CEs were just in one stat one way or another, there wouldn't be a middle ground. It'd be, this is great depending on the situation, or this is utter garbage. Why did I ever get this, depending on the situation? I know CEs still fall into that, but I feel like the gap would be far more like kicked up to 11, essentially, because of that. Ooh, Titan's Pit on the arts card is great. Just full critical strength. Good stuff. Good stuff. And a little crit star as a treat. Moving on, we've got Soryu's Ishtar chilling here. Level 90 with the aerial drive. That previous CE is really good on Himiko herself. Yes, it is. Absolutely. And that has a lot to do with Himiko's class. Aerial drive working great on Ishtar. 9-10-9. NP1. And ooh, full critical damage and anti-saber. Those split stats have saved my bum a few more times than you're willing to admit. It's funny how that works, right? When you have that, like, post-battle realization where it's like, oh man. Has anyone in chat been keeping up with JP? Totally not mentioning this because the only thing on my mind the last few days. Did MP miss my entire gush? MP, I put a link to your video in this video's description because I want people to watch it after we're done here. Because I think it was a very good video. I don't think I gave you a like, which is my fault. I think that is my my failing, my transgression. I think I forgot to like it while I was watching it at work. So let me go back and do that now. I totally did. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, the Hibiki and Shikage video, there's a link to that down in the description below for MP's video. Overall, super duper good. Gotta say, liked it a lot. There we go. My transgression has been rectified. See, ooh, critical strength boosties. Critical star gain. Even more critical star gain. I like seeing this on Ishtar because, man, what did JP do besides the old school type moon maids? Like, it's Hibiki and Shikage. Like, that was the brand new alter ego servant. I'm pretty sure it was an alter ego, and it's crazy. We are getting the Avengers Infinity War of FGO. It is the Smash Brothers of, like, type moon that is happening in Fate right now. That is where they have decided to go full tilt, no stop. Brought back the series 10 years later. Yep, that's exactly what they did. Brought it back 10 years later. Fans thought the series was dead. Yeah. Why was the first thing I saw on the desk that pronunciation of Ark's name? That's how it is, right? That is 100% how correct it is, right? Great Ishtar, Soryu. Great Ishtar. Going directly into the critical damage for archers is never a wrong decision. We got, oh man, we've seen a lot of Grailed Melus today. Not that that's a bad thing. A Grailed Melu is a very, very good thing. Black Grail is dope. 10-10-10 is dope. NP1. And yeah, ooh, we've got potential to do the arts looping if you so desire. Between Inexperienced Fantasy and Shiogami Commander, this is a great way to make her viable for both the arts looping and the buster looping. If we buster loop, look, we've got a little bit of star gain and upping other cards. Very good picks on the Melu. Very good picks on the Melu. Grail Melu is more common than Morgan, to be honest. I mean, I feel like that's what we've been seeing. I feel like NA might be a little more little more like focused on Melu rather than Morgan. It'd be interesting to see like a comparison between the most popular Grailed servants on JP and those on NA. I might, if I can dig up that data, that might be worth a video if I can get that comparison, like for year by year. Ooh, Surma Yi. Can't go wrong with a 2030. 6-10-10 also definitely works. Low magical energy is chillin'. What are we working with for codes? What are we working with for codes? I vividly remember your Melusine rolls because you were on exploration hike in Hong Kong when you got her. That's a great place to roll. I summoned my Jalter at Wendy's. just to provide a similar story. Yeah, we're going full survival on Surma Yi here. Just as much HP recovery as we can possibly get to keep her alive, so she can continue to buff our allies. There's nothing on the Buster card. That's it's like I'm clicking it. Why is nothing happening? I love negate defensive disadvantage due to class affinity. Like that is an absolutely stellar thing for Surma Yi. Jalter really wanted that burger, right? You would have thought I would have gotten like a Saber Altar or something like that, but nope. Oh man, there is a Miyu here. Oh gosh. A level 80 Miyu. NP game boost. Yeah, that absolutely makes sense for her. 8, 6, and 8. No, you stay. Stay. I forgot she gets anti-ruler. Stay. Your Copium Merlin. Your absolute Copium Merlin. The best I can do, Merlin. And she's NP3. I'm picturing in my head a story of like, you just accepting that you would not get Merlin, so just throwing a ton of St. Quartz at Miyu's banner, just like, if I can't get Merlin, I'll get you! Oh yeah, yep, there's everyone's girls Da Vinci. Holy Shroud keeps her alive. Lucky Beast keeps her alive. Uki Octopus lets her arts attack do more damage for what little damage it will do. And of course, a little baby Ushiwaka. The Copium Merlin, if I've ever seen one. Oh man, if Clinic, the Hassan comic drawer, was in this chat, be losing their mind right now. Very good comics. 6-6-10 on that. MP1, of course. Ooh! What is that on? That's on the arts card! That's so good. That's so good for Hassan. Fairy Tale of Rain and Stars on the arts card. We have Merlin at home. Oh, Soryu, I exactly told the story of when you pulled for Miyu. You were grudge pulling for Mini Merlin. Oh my gosh. That's excellent. I'm so glad that's the legitimate truth. Co-glitter looking Nito. Big Luox spotted. I love the design for this command card. I love the design for Big Luox. Look at it. It's so friend-shaped. It is so friend-shaped. Yes, it's a little dangerous with the horns, but it is so friend-shaped. It reminds me of, like, when Meryl was first revealed in Pokemon. I'm like, this is such a friend-shaped Pokemon. This is great. I love this stupid little thing. I'll take 8. Definitely used Azumarill in Gold and Silver. Definitely used Azumarill. Yeah, that command code's really cute, Nectar. And then, yeah, Hanging Gardens makes a ton of sense here. And Delightful Companions, also another great pick. Mainly that critical strength boost. Truly stellar. Let's see. Ooh, Berserker Nobu with her stand. Sewing a Beloved Doll. It seems like Sewing a Beloved Doll like, always makes an appearance. You just find it hilarious that a cute blue ox is on your terrifying grandpa. Just imagine, like, Hassan walking around with the tiny blue ox on his shoulder. Just being threatening, but there's just a tiny blue ox there. Sewing a beloved doll, just, it always makes an appearance. It always makes an appearance here. And it's like, you can't fault it. Any single servant I've ever seen this on, I'm like, yep, yeah, that makes entirely too much sense on that character. Especially with Berserker Nobu and her massive star weight she's able to give herself. That's some damage right there. Oh, NP2 as well. Oh, and we've gone full Nobu on all of the command codes as well. Nobu Sengumi on the quick card. Mini Nobu on the arts card. Tengu's fan on the Buster. Blades on the Buster. And, of course, Nobu's girlfriend's twin on the Buster as well. Okay, so maybe I said that a little too soon and didn't actually look super closely at the codes, but there's definitely a solid amount. Berserker Nobu and her massive star weight. Yeah, that is the only thing. Maybe the record axe too. Maybe that. Just a reminder that Passion Lip has a higher level presence concealment than Gramps. That is concerning on several levels. And just goes to show you that the stats maybe possibly really don't matter. Finally, we got a level Hundo Melt. Cherry Icicle. 10-10-10 as well. NP2. And, okay, so we got a little bit of Noble Phantasm on the arts card. Just working on that critical damage on the quick card. And then, decreasing defense of the Buster attacks in case the Buster cards show up. I see what we're doing here. And yeah, Demonic Lance, just, like, these attacks are going to hit. Like, the defense ignore and the evasion ignore. Like, this is going to hit. Please do not resist. Overall, some truly awesome stuff. I gotta say, Soryu, great stuff we're seeing here. I do love. I think the Copium Merlin is what literally sold it for the stream. I think that's going to be everybody's favorite part, is Copium Merlin. So seriously, thank you so much for sharing with us. This is some cool stuff. I can't. The big blue ox on Gramps is just something I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of my head for the rest of the week. Just chilling on Gramps' shoulder. If you want to be friends with Soryu, 240-604-954. Please go borrow his Merlin. Please go borrow Soryu's Merlin. Thank you for sharing. Miyu is better than Merlin, IMO. Totally no bias here, la la la. Whatever you say, MP. Whatever you say. Next up, RNG has indeed blessed Dan. 391, 843, and 540. Hope you like the Nero collection. Well, let's see the Nero collection. And I just got flashbanged by several Neros the second that loaded. It was the equivalent of the old Bandai Namco logo on Elden Ring, just like white flashbanging you the second you turned on the console. Oh my gosh. So let's see what we're cooking with here. Level 100 Nero Bride with a maxed out Prisma Cosmos. This is dangerous. This is a very dangerous Nero Bride. She's been one of those servants that's like faded into the background, but if you actually do end up running a Nero Bride or have her, she's still insanely relevant. It's kind of ridiculous, the amount of staying power she has, but of course she's not necessarily going to get talked about. Or the new Dawn Trail menu, oh my gosh, after Endwalker, like booting up Final Fantasy is like, NP3, nice. Nero Smile Flashbang, oh my gosh. You will get a fourth Nero in about a year, you're sure. Oh my gosh, I saw a meme, speaking of 4th Nero, everyone's like, I can't wait to see who the anniversary servant is. Like, I can't wait to see it. It's probably going to be Camazotz or something like that. And then someone just put, like, rising out of the water, Artoria, comma, Caster, colon, comma, Saber. So Artoria, Caster, but she's a Saber. They're like, this will be your anniversary servant. And I was kind of startled at how possibly that could happen. Like, that could happen and I wouldn't even be surprised. I'd be like, yep, that sure is a thing. You don't know who the anniversary servant is going to be anymore, MP. It is going to be... Your joke answer was Hibiki. You have no clue. I am going to pull for Agravain. It will be Agravain. That will be my joke answer. And if it is Agravain, you can point people back to this screen and say it has materialized in here. At this rate, it's going to be VV for notes. At this rate, dude, the anniversary servant's going to be whoever the hell the protagonist is for Girls' Work. That is going to be the anniversary servant in FGO. You watch. I will also put that in the hat as a joke answer. And if that comes true, I need somebody to thank me in some way for reviving Girls' Work. Is Saber Astoria just not Saber Lily? I mean, maybe. When do we get Artoria, Caster, Lily, Summer, Santa, Altar? God damn you for putting that into the world. Girls' Work protagonist is Shirube. There, it will be Shirube. She will be the anniversary servant. Artoria face is a pretty good guess. It's always a safe guess. Ooh, God Binding Chain. If we get any Girls' Work content before it actually comes out, you will explode. I'm sorry, I know we're just supposed to be looking at this Nero, but it's fun to speculate. It is fun to speculate. Or maybe it's Zurko. Maybe it's Zurko. I will also accept Zurko. Those are my 3 picks. Those are my 3 picks for Anniversary Servant. It's either going to be Agravain, Shirube, or Zurko. Those are potential picks for Anniversary Servant. You heard it here first. And yes, they will be quick, just like everyone else that came out this year. They will all be quick. They will be the premier new quick support to replace Skyhawk Scotty and Skyhawk Scotty Summer. Ooh, Undead special attack. Alright, so let's look at this. Let's look at this Nero, because, you know, we need to pay attention for Dan. This Nero Bri was made especially to erase all debuffs. Yeah, there's just a pure debuff cleanse, a little bit of undead damage. Your Faithful Sheep. God-Binding Chain, nice. And Chain of the Heavens. Excellent work, excellent work. Wait, you just did not. Hold on. Hold on, there's no way you just said that. I'm sorry, we've gotta take an aside. We've got to take an aside here really quick. It's very, very important that we take this aside. Because I need to share this with you. I need to share this with all of you. This has been released into the world. This has been released into the ether. I blame MP, so I have to share it with you. So MP just specifically mentioned, they're like, Optimus Prime is going to be the anniversary servant. So if Optimus Prime is the anniversary servant, there you go. There you go. FGO is getting Optimus Prime. So let me share that with you really quick. I'll give you a moment to soak that all in, and then we'll get back to the support review. But you can't just say Optimus Prime will be in FGO and not have me show people that this exists. So I'm just going to leave that there. Enjoy. Enjoy, everyone. Let's move on to the next Nero, shall we? Wood. Chat's just like, yeah, it makes sense. Oh my gosh! How many 120s are you people gonna show me tonight? 120 Vanilla Nero. with a maxed out Maiden Halloween, that is 18,000 HP. Oh, Doria Caster Optimus Prime, I would vomit. How does Nero get 18,000 HP from all of this? This is ridiculous, Dan. Yeah, low magic energy said, of course she's NP5. And is this just full HP recovery on top of that? Maiden of Orleans. Good Wife, Wise Fox. She's more unkillable than Heracles? I would hope so. Oh my gosh, this is disgusting. This is the first 120 vanilla Nero I think we've ever seen, too. This is ridiculous. What am I even looking at here? I have to just see, like, how many turns could she survive? Like, in a theoretical build where you have to take as many turns as you can and survive as long as you can, how many could she survive? Imagine this HP with her infinite guts and NP damage up to come. This is absurdity. This just goes to show you all that Imperial Privilege is broken. Like, Imperial Privilege is just an I can do whatever I want for a limited period of time button. That is all it is. Probably can outlive full HP John. With these stats, I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked at all. I don't think we're going to see anything crazier than that on this support list, but we still owe it to it. Oh no, bot flashbang. YouTube, don't demonetize me. This is purely for research purposes. Thank you. Painting Summer looking great. 1099 on top of that. Could Zenobia also potentially do a completely immortal one? Your Nero totally carried you through all your Grail fronts? Oh my gosh, if you weren't using her on your Grail fronts, I would be concerned. Like, what did you even build her for at that point? Oh man, I bet Zenobia crushed it for you a little bit too. Fantastic. Only Boss Kirshtaria could take Nero out with his gimmick? Yeah. That seems about right. Look, another Melu. With another K-Scope. If everyone's making the same decision for how they're building her, it's probably a good one, right? I keep forgetting Nero's getting a new buff! That's gonna be absurd. MP1 as well, but what can we say? This is just a good Melu. That's the thing, we can't really say anything bad because there's nothing bad to talk about. Like, when you see a ton of good Melus, they're like, yes, that's another good Melu. Zenobia's recent, so you haven't done much on her in particular. I mean, yeah, that totally makes sense. Every character is going to need time for you to build them up. Time to grow. Ooh, level 100 Da Vinci. 10, 10, 10. Yeah, that sure is a potential arts looping servant. And yeah, some solid command codes on here. Yeah, overall, just standard, very, very good freebie stuff. With Starry Sea Voyage and White Vessel, just keep debuffs off of her. Alright, here's a Caster Nero. Oh my gosh. Not nearly as much HP as the 4-star Nero, but still pretty damn good if I do say so. Aerial Drive is chillin', 10, 10, 10 on all of that. 1 and 1 on the appends, and NP2 on top of that. See what we're working with here. Ooh, Destructive Star, awesome. And Inexperienced Fantasy for a little bit of arts grab. Buh. Ooh, a 100 that's not a Nero. Shootin' Doji. I haven't seen her in her OG costume in a minute. Almost 2k fo'd. Yes, she was almost 2k fo'd. Painting Summer works great. 10, 10, 10, of course. MP1 with a pen 5. Nice. Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, Poison on her command cards, really, really good. Stacks super well with her Noble Phantasm. Ooh, and a Musashi Berserker. There's where the other K-Scope is. 10, 10, 10 on there. How are we looking at foes? 1k, beautiful. An NP1 as well. And finally, what used to be one of the rarest characters in the whole freaking game. Thank God they got her a rerun. My goodness. Level 100, completely max foed, completely max fragment of 2030. What a great pick for her. What a great pick for her craft essence. And 10, 10, 10 on all those skills. We NP5? We NP5. Awesome, Dan. Awesome. And yeah, this is just really good freebie codes. Code Focus on the Buster cards. Crest of the Stone Bird to lean into that critical damage, because that's what you're going to get out of a ruler. And Code Glitter. Yes, not a rerun. She is obtainable. She is just straight up obtainable. And Code Glitter for the star drop rate. This would have been my favorite thing that you showed us tonight, Dan, but what the hell? What the heck, dude? My... What can we even say about this? This is a comedy right here. This is a comedy in motion, this character. What can you say? You like blondes and evil girls. It shows. It definitely shows. This is just nuts. This is just nutso. I can't believe her HP is legally allowed to get that high. I'm sure Grail fronts are just not an issue for you anymore. That is a flex, an absolute flex MP, a ridiculously monstrous flex. If you want to be friends with Dan, 391-843-540 will get you an immortal Nero that you can essentially just do whatever you want with. Literally a comedy. Nero is an absolute comedy. Next up is going to be Zaruku. Eric, since my chat is broken, will you let people know that super chats are now closed? This is the only thing I will ask of you in the chat. Pulls and thank. Alright, next up we've got Zaruku. 508 350 388. Zaruku, War Master of Chaldea. Super chats are now closed. Please pin to the top, thank. Something tells me they are ready for Draco. Oh yeah, I bet Dan is gonna, like, sink a ton of SQ into Draco. Alright, Zaruku. I'm pretty sure this is correct. If this is not correct, Zaruku, please let me know. It won't let me pin it, but you get the idea. Charlie! Ooh! Yeah, we've seen very few Charlemagnes. And I think that's got to be the result of Clairvoyance EX, right? Like, we know what's coming with the Annie and the summer events and who the Annie servant is. I feel like if we didn't have that, far more people would have grabbed Charlie than did. Is this stream gonna go longer due to tomorrow being a holiday? It will not, unfortunately. It will not. I apologize. Yes, this is yours, Zaruku. Knights and Marines looking great here. Still working on skills to max. The blades, oh my gosh. I can only imagine how many blades you need for this man. But, I mean, the last Charlie I saw was 111. So this is a significant upgrade. This is a significant upgrade. Sing at 10, NP1. Charlie in progress. Yes! Always love seeing a Bargu. Ah, stay. No one needs to see my Getter Robo wallpaper. Ooh, Victor. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, you meant to change Charlie's to Black Grail? It's fine. We will retcon in our heads that was Black Grail instead of Knights. There we go. It was Black Grail. Nobody say otherwise. Completely maxed out Bargu. NP5. Hell yeah, brother. 72 knives per skill. That'll do it. That'll do it. That will destroy you. Utterly. And hey, Bao is also grailed as well. Imaginary, nice. Also 10-10-10, just like the Bargu. And NP2. Oh, the Black Grail's on your Melu? Okay. Yeah, that's where it should go in comparison, for sure. Charlie came on the daily disappointment roll. Oh gosh. It's criminal how handsome Charlie is, right? A true ideal king. Ooh, level 100 on the Melu. So everyone's grailed, just to different levels. We got that maxed out Black Grail for the ridiculous amount of attack. Low magical energy 10. And NP1 as well. Ooh, Havanyan! I just got my Habitrot to NP5. I just got her to NP5. Like, this week. It was a lot of friend point pulls. But I ended up getting her, like, in short order, like, to NP8. So she was just holding out on me for the last one. Valda Tamlin, Balbon was your hardest to pull. Your first came from last year's GSSR. The second was from Oberon's Surprise Banner. That is quite the gap. Emerald Flow, Arts Card Effectiveness and NP Strength. Definitely a good pick. 10-10-10 as well. 10 and 4. There's that NP5 on top of that. What a great free character. Ooh, Gray! Gray. I haven't seen Gray on a list in a minute. You kept rolling your Habanyan until you got to NP5. You love her so much. I rolled literally 1,000,000 friend points for Zhang Jue, and I have him at NP1. I can't believe it. I rolled literally 1,000,000 friend points at that man and only got NP1. Ridiculous. Ooh, Aerial Drive totally maxed. All right. 4, 5, and 8. Gray! And of course, NP5 on that Rongo Mini ad. Chat's just like, Gray, Gray, Gray! What a rare unit. Yeah, you don't just see her that much, because, I mean, look at some of the crazy assassins we freaking got, everybody. The assassin gap is real. And yep, another grailed Berserker Morgan. Can we be surprised? You update that great add foes and skills, and just like that, your bone supply gone. Me, the second I pulled Shootin' Doji. Ooh, first day of filming, sitting at 81. Nice, nice, nice. We are 10-10-10. Low magical energy 10. 1 on the Roadless Camelot, but that's alright. Ooh, Fairy Tale mainly for the Stargather. Witch's Seal, Holy Shroud. 1 Bearing Fortune. GLJ will never get tired of seeing a Morgan. Never get tired of seeing a Morgan on the list. Absolute Winter Queen. You're hoping for more copies of Morgan in the future, but no matter what you pull in Zerker 2, GSSR is going to be a winner. That's a great feeling to have. That's awesome when a banner like that completely lines up with characters you would like to see. And of course, finally, Oberon. Ooh, Chaldea Dinner Time. Definitely works great with how much people are going to be using him. Fun fact, you own 3 Morgan Nendoroids. Are there even 3 different Morgan Nendoroids, or do you just have 3 of the same Nendoroid? Is the question. I don't even know if there are that many. I've got the Ezo Nendoroid. I really need to like pull it out of the box I never really set it up. You know who I miss seeing on the list? Mama Raiko. It is. We've had a lot of Berserkers since Raiko. A lot. Nice. Solid Oberon. Solid Oberon. All I gotta say, Zaruku, good stuff. Good stuff. All your characters are great. I wish you luck on growing your Charlie. Eric, the next one's going to have to be the last one because I am baking. I am literally dying. You can't see it on the stream right now, gang, but my shirt is mostly water right now. My shirt is mostly water. It is that bad. I think I just spit freaking everywhere. I need to stay hydrated because I am losing water desperately. Another reminder that super chats are now closed. Thank you, Chev, for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, Zaruku, I wish you luck. 508-350-388 will get you on Zaruku's list. Bro, take a shower? I mean, this has basically been my shower. No, I'm probably going to do that after the stream ends. I don't have central air, gang. I don't have central air. I don't have an AC in my office. It is roasty and toasty in here. And even though there is an occasional breeze, we just really need it to rain in Pittsburgh. We really need it to rain really, really badly. It is hot and humid and terrible, and I hate it. It's too freaking warm, man. You can't even be outside. It's disgusting. 430-631-617. 430-631-617. Black Steves. Let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, it's just really hard to do these in the summer. Not that I should be complaining, really. I'm trying to be upfront with y'all. It's just toasty and warm. The amount of 120s we've seen here is crazy. Like, you all came prepared to this stream. I've got to say, you all came prepared. 120 Da Vinci with the Ocean Flyer. Truly 10-10-10. Low magical energy 10. NP3. We have not seen a Da Vinci in a minute. And the one we have seen in months is a 120 vanilla Da Vinci. Wow, sword beginning and end looks great. Yeah, I'm glad some of you get me. Yeah, between like the PC and like the closed door and all that, like it is rough. It gets rough with the heat. I'm glad people understand. I'm very sweaty. Love all the level 120s, people showing the love. It's definitely been shown in this stream. I feel like more than any other in recent memory. People knew there were a lot of new servants coming out of the woodwork, so when they got their supports ready for this stream, they were like, let's just make sure we go ahead and throw our best out there. Throw all of our 120s out there. Show all the work we've been putting in. Da Vinci was your first SSR? What a freaking first SSR. That's kind of like some deep lore stuff. Will I upload the VOD of the stream? You'd like to send your reaction to my Nero to a friend? Absolutely. Everything I stream on YouTube always goes up, like, right after. It's just got to go through a quick processing time and it will be up. So you will find it in the FGO playlist and the Miss the Stream playlist on YouTube. So you'll definitely be able to share that. Absolutely. Oh, man. We're not even... This is already stacked and we're not even done. We got hit with a 120 Da Vinci, some deep lore, some, like, canon story route first SSR shenanigans here. A level 1 hundo Benny Enma with mark on a smiling face. Truly 10-10-10. Low magical energy is set. NP2 is set. And we've just got healing. We've just got healing out the wazoo. We got Good White Fies Fox. We've got Bride of the White Rose. We've got some crazy Stargather sitting here. And BB slots, because why not? Why not do some random effects? This is the first Tomodomo we've seen! Hell yeah! Oh my god, he's so cool! He's so cool! Look at this big robo lad! Look at this big robo guy! Big stinky robot man, I love it! I adore it! Oh my gosh! It's part of the reason I play Machinist, is I get Queen, it's a big stinky robot man. Awesome, amazing. Sewing a Beloved Doll works absolutely great here. We've got the 10-10-10 chillin'. NP1, of course. You're so sad Tomodomo is before Arc. It's not fair. For those wondering, insanely good archer. Really good archer. Like, look at this NP. Ignore invincible, ignore defense. Sadly, increased buster is only on near water, which should be a violation of the Geneva Convention. Deal heavy lawful special attack damage to all enemies. Crazy guy. Yeah, definitely the same deal with Tamatomo Dis, you're right. Not enough people rolled because of clairvoyance. I saw a lot of you talking in the chat about Charlie, saying, like, I was only able to go this much because I gotta save this much, this much. That clairvoyance does something. It does sometimes completely kill hype. Ooh, Kyo Lancer, my gosh. Maxed out level 100 Kyo Lancer. 10s abound, NP2. Let's look here. Ooh, Disillusion Blossom for some attack removal. We've got our NP gain. I had to roll for the Gundam. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's the spirit. I might say put a Wedge over here, where Disillusion Blossom is. And then move Disillusion Blossom to the Quick. I think that'll get you a little more damage out of Kiyohime Lancer. Man, that year 1 sprite, though. You can just kind of tell because of, like, how big the head is. That year 1 sprite. She just gets Madness Enhancement no matter what. It's just required. Ooh, level 100 Tiny Da Vinci. Tiny Da Vinci. Level 100 Semiramis. When do we see this either? Oh man, she's even 2k foed. She's max aerial drived. Low magic energy is set. NP2 on top of that. Man, we see a Da Vinci and then we see a Semiramis. Dinosaur. Level 100 Dinosaur! Yes! Oh man, level 100 Dinosaur. Wow! What's her NP level at? I must know. NP3... Magnificent level 100 Dinosaur. Jurassic Park theme intensifies. They should have given Summer Kyo an upgrade like OG Kyo. I think so. I think so. Maybe she'll get something now that OG Kyo is getting that costume. Oh, wow. A true champion of the dinosaur love. And the Stargather works because of Morph Dinosaur. And yes, in case you didn't see when I looked, yes, we are using the first Ascension character skin. She is a T-Rex in a Shrine Maiden's outfit. Awesome. And finally, level 100 Estrella. What can you say? It's just good. It just works. With the Sun Princess, with the 10-10-10s, the NP2s. And then, yeah, full into that critical damage. You wanted her, never got a single copy of Kyo? My condolences. Full Mistress of the Heavens and Blades of Neat and Doraku to boot. An excellent Ruler Estrella. I mean, I think it's a costume? It might be another class? I'm not entirely sure. I thought it was a costume. Oh, your Kijo Koyo's on random? No, we're gonna say she's a dinosaur. I mean, I gotta say, clearly, what is the winner here? Chat, like, it's obvious. The 120 Da Vinci. Haven't seen a Da Vinci in maybe a year, and the one we see here is a 120. Truly, like, the apex of taste. Transcendent decision making. You gotta love it. If you want to be friends with Black Steve, 430-631-617 is what will get you there. We'll take a gander at list 2 just to see how many 100s there are. We won't go in depth. But oh man, yeah, we got a Bargu, we got a Vritra, we've got Kyoke Bakin, we've got Izumo no Kuni, we've got Kichi Hogan, we've got Kiyohime, and we've got Lolly Vinci to boot. Wow. Awesome list. Awesome list. Did I find it puzzling that Estrella is a 4-star when she's the literal face of the class card? It is a puzzling decision, but we cannot understand the true inner workings of Nasu. So yeah, that is support review for this month. I would like to thank you all very, very much for stopping by. I always appreciate the support. If you want to check out other stuff on my channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. All those things honestly really do help me out here on the channel. And please check out my other FGO videos, my other Honkai Star Rail videos. I've got some fighting game videos on here as well. I'm delving into YouTube Shorts. There is a large library of, I want to say we're at over 1,000 videos on the channel right now for people to check out. Mikkel, thank you so much for the sub. I super duper appreciate that. But yeah, all of those things really help. I'm really trying to get to 10K subs by the end of the year this year, and I'm hoping we can get there. So please, feel free to check everything out. I make videos for things I enjoy, so you can be sure if a video is up on the channel, it is for a thing that I actually do legitimately enjoy. That is my motto. That is my philosophy. Just want to share my love of video games with the world. All right, I'm going to go take a shower as I am drenched in sweat. So I hope everyone here has a phenomenal evening. Thank you again to everyone in the chat, everyone who super chatted, everyone who got their supports submitted. I really do appreciate y'all. And of course, big thanks to Eric as well for helping to moderate the whole thing. I usually Discord message him afterwards, but I'm going to say my thank you publicly right now. So there you go, Eric. That is your thank you. Please enjoy leveling every class to 100 in Dawn Trail. All right, real goodbye for real now. Have a great night.